Well, greetings from Wisconsin once again, and now we're at Pleasant Mound Cemetery, which is like northwest of Boscobel or so. I just got done filming the Graves Cemetery. Well, after that, that was the Pioneer Cemetery, which is over back that way. So anyway, let's look at some graves here. J.P. McKinney, born April 18th, 1832, died September 6, 1909. Harry, son of M and A Ray, died April 6, 1899 at 9 years old and 6 months and 18 days. George Ray died in 1892. Jesse Wollover, 1879-1935. George W. M. Ray, 1861-1948. Earl W., son of W. and C. Beaumont, 1916-1929. Clara and William Beaumont. Hey, you got some cows staring at me, wondering what's going on. Drayton, 1861-1938. Alice, 1865-1927, that Beaumont there. Charlotte Jones, 1901-1951. Della, 1896-1967. There's a little baby there. Born 1926, died 1927. Only a year old. W.A. McKnight, 1890-1930. Jane Wiltrout, 1877-1953. Jacob Wiltrout, 1884-1966. There's a Vietnam War veteran, Stephen R. Merwin, November 5th, 1944 to February 1st, 2004. Merwin, Opal, 1912-1980. Homer, 1902-1981. Reynolds. There. There's a Civil War veteran right there. Archie, son of R. and Eva Drake. September 2nd to September 16th of 1889. Hello, baby there. Civil War veteran. John M. Drake, July 22nd, 1827, November 1st, 1907. Susan, his wife, November 22nd of 1833. And it doesn't look like she has a death date in there, but I'm sure she died a long time ago. Look at this. 2 infant children of Mark and Ginny Shaw. Right there. Wow, something with the cemetery. You could be really up close to the cows. They're just looking at you. Stella and William Hudson. 1920-1923. Wiltrout, 1905-1915. Dallas Durkee, 1848-1920. Carrie E. Durkee, 1851-1910. It's a Civil War veteran right there. Emma Louise Clark, 1863-1940. Sammy Patton, May 28, 1866 to August 18, 1901. Mary B. Ward, 1860-1894. Alonzo, 1856-1935. W.M. Enos, 1863-1890. Susan Emmels, 1829-1914. This is a Civil War veteran, born 1828, died 1900. L. Enos, 1880-1900. Sylvia Jane Reynolds, 1857-1940. Francis M. Reynolds, 1858-1923. Thomas Reynolds, 1894-1895. Oral Reynolds, 1886-1887. David Patton, 1839-1910. Laura, his wife, 1857-1881. Son Orley, 1881. May they rest in peace. There was a rabbit running there. Henry D. Hudson, 1849-1925. Ella L., 1855-1941. John and Bessie Havens. Reuben Ray, 1862-1918. Chaz L., 1886-1918. Sylvia, 1907-1918. Mary, 1869-1956. There's a Switzer here. Nanny J., Nanny J., wife of C. Henry, 1873-1918. Ranson, January 28th, 1915, January 17th, 1918, by the looks of it. Yeah. Robert and Luella Hanson. Laurel J. Hanson, 1906 to 1960. Aletha B. Ferris, 1893-1980. Howard W., 1892-1975. Actually found a few Civil War veterans that are buried in this cemetery here. There's a little baby here, born February 26th and then died September 10th of 1900. Dallas S. McKnight, 1869 to 1962. Ed J. McKnight, 1860-1929. Samuel John and Lyle McKnight. Civil War veteran there. There's a World War II veteran here. Niles J. Larson, May 4th, 1927 to January 29th, 1971. Eleanor Steele, wife of William, 1878 to 1919. Lowell, 1904 to 1906. There's two babies here. One was born June 13th and then died September 29th of 1900. And then there's another one born in, looks like about 1900, and then died October 3rd of 1900. Orvo E. Larson, World War II veteran, January 31st, 1922 to April 20th, 1945. Well, I know I didn't get every single grave here, but this cemetery is bigger than I expected. Seth Reynolds died September 13th of 1893 at 56 years old. Aureline died in 1892 there. That one. That person there died 1875. Harriet here, wife of a Patton, died 1873. John, Harriet, James, Jane. Sam E. Patton, born May 28, 1866, died August 18, 1901. Oh yeah, that's the same stone right there. And there's the drakes there. Glenn A., son of W. It's a Campbell. Born 1900, died 1905. Wallace D. Campbell, 1865-1924. Alice L., 1870-1944. The little kid buried right there. Person looks like he died in 1880. Born 1849, died in 1885. 6-year-old kid there. Well, this will be it for this cemetery here, Pleasant Mound Cemetery. And then there's our friends, these Holstein cows here. So anyway, it's my video here. Sign off for now. Same thing with these cows. See you later.